Well, that great debate is over. And what did you see? What did you get? As for me, I saw America up there, Joe Biden and Donald J. Trump. America's last hope to maintain white supremacy. Joe Biden, current president of the United States of America, represents the system, represents America, the way America has been, the way America is, and hopefully a much more exciting future. And Donald J. Trump representing chaos, pure D hell, trying to take the nation to its worst by making himself the greatest. If you ever listen to him speak, I'm sure at the end of that speech, you will conclude that anyone having authority such as this that he tries to get would have people to go back through the Bible and scratch out everything that they attributed to Jesus Christ and write Donald J. Trump's name there in place. Because if you listen to him, nobody has ever done anything as great as he. And everything that he is associated with and attached to is absolutely great. And he'll use any lie to project it. It just blows my mind how he played Joe Biden. Any question that was asked, he didn't answer them. He went straight to the attack on Joe Biden. Straight to the attack on Joe Biden. And the people like that went right off the moment, making Joe look weak, because now Joe is not smart enough to attack that lie that Trump just told. He sits there and tries to defend himself against that lie. And he comes off looking weak because the guy made up a lie. He had nothing to worry about. He had nothing to worry about. Was he going to get it straight? He just lied. And if he wanted to be good, just dig deeper into the lie. And the people were impressed. Now Joe got to remember all of the little details about trying to explain it and makes him look weak. But if you turn around and attack that lie that Donald Trump just told, Donald Trump would stop lying if he couldn't keep defending them. And so what I saw there, ladies and gentlemen, were two old white men, trying to hang on to white supremacy. I thought about something that Joe said. He said when he saw Charlottesville that there was no way he was going to turn this country over to Donald Trump, because he didn't think there was anybody else out here that could beat Donald Trump. And I say that is a very sad statement for a nation as big as this, a nation that's supposed to be as bold as this, a nation that is great as this nation already is before Donald Trump. That was just didn't make any sense to me. How could this be so? There were those out there who had been projected to American people, even in the areas of politics, offering the American people so much better than this. I heard them speak. I heard them offer the opportunity for every American to have a career, a job. I heard them offer this to the American people. I heard them offer that you could have a career that gave you your greatest joy. And in those careers would be so interconnected that they play a major role in manufacturing and causing a manifestation of all those goods and services that have been determined by the people as essential and necessary for the happiness and completeness of this life. And so you got everybody working, using resources that's free from God, and you're creating the things that people say they want, and you're doing it in such an abundance that the reservoir of goods and services overflow, and the people who played a part in it have to suffer for nothing. Their needs, their wants, and their desires met. This, to me, was the best plan could have been offered to anyone. Anyone. And I'm talking to you, the American people, who had the audacity to put before the American people and the world the next president of the United States one of these gentlemen. Well, one is not going to accept it. If he loses, he definitely won't accept it. This, and say this is it. One trying to take you to hell or trying to become Jesus, and the other one just trying to survive and say we're going to do better. When I heard that someone offered you the opportunity to have the desires of your heart, to have paradise on earth unlimited, to live as though you were in heaven right here on this earth, I was so sure that the American people were going to be so excited that they wouldn't need money to advertise on the news. These people would be on the phone writing letters telling everybody that God is awakened and now is answering their prayers. This is what I thought was going to happen. And you, the American people, were not interested in that at all. Now you might say, well, I didn't hear anything about it. It doesn't make any way how you explains it. The response, the overall response is that the American people turned a deaf ear to that. And tonight, they had up on stage for the American people and the people of the world one of the greatest crooks America ever produced, Donald Trump. And another white man who has played a part in, yes, the pain and suffering of black people. I'm sure I don't know how to put it. It happened, and he was a part of it. And yes, the things that they're trying to do are a little bit better, but they are nowhere close to what God wants for you. And so I got to say something. By this debate, I'm just going to say this. It wasn't. Donald Trump didn't lose. Joe Biden didn't lose. You, the American people, you lost. And you are losing.